In this next video of the Jack project series, we will be working on the second configuration of the bush called the threaded bush. And we will be editing the first configuration that we worked on, adding some more features such as a fillet and a thread, and then renaming the configuration. If you are interested in learning more about SOLIDWORKS, contact us for more information about our training sessions for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. This is a new configuration, and this configuration has some square thread, as you can see over here, whereas the previous configuration just had a straight hole through with no thread. You can see the length of the bush is 32 millimeters over here, and that changes to 40 millimeters. And of course we have the square thread as well, which is an 8 millimeter pitch. And you can see that the rest of the dimensions actually remain the same. So those are the only changes that we need to make. In the same file as we had before, I am actually on the default configuration right now. So what I will do is, you can see I've renamed this configuration to be called main. I'm going to select this configuration and then select Ctrl C and Ctrl V on my keyboard to copy and paste that configuration. Double clicking on the copy that I've just made and right clicking to enter the properties and re-enter that name. And I'm calling this threaded, right? Just deleting the description and clicking OK. We've got a new name for this configuration, and it is also the active configuration. Coming back to the feature tree, I can then begin making my changes in the first feature. This is where that length of 32 is, and I need to change that to 40 millimeters. So editing that feature and changing. But before I make the change to the actual dimension over here, I need to check that the configuration settings are what I need it to be, and that is this configuration. Changing that to 40, and I can click OK. And there we have the first change made. Now I can use the measure tool and select those two faces to find out what the distance is between, and we can see it is clearly 40 millimeters. Changing back to the main bush, I can actually use the same tool and show you that that change has not applied to the first configuration. It should still be 32 millimeters as seen over here. That is one way to view the differences between configurations. There's another way through what we call the configuration table, which is found here. You can actually make changes straight from this table as well. Coming back to the feature tree, let us then begin the square thread. We can see the square thread over here, again with that 8 millimeter pitch, and it is cut into the hole. It is not an extruded thread. The thread is supposed to be added to the threaded configuration, so let's just switch back there again. Coming back to the feature tree, we can then go to the hole wizard and select the arrow for the drop down menu and select thread. It's asking for the thread location, in other words an edge where the thread will be starting. I will select this front edge over here, and the up to selection, I will select the face on the opposite side. We can see a little preview of the square thread over here. It is extending past the end face that we have selected, which is what I would like. However, I do want an offset on both sides to make sure that they extend a good distance past the beginning of the thread and the end of the thread, so that I make sure that it cuts all the way through. We can see that over there. I've set it to 4 millimeters, and the thread profile, the thread pitch is 8 millimeters. And again, as I mentioned before, the thread needs to be cut and not extruded, so we are taking away material and not adding material. You see over here there was a little gap, so we're just switching the direction there to make sure that it offsets out of the thread, and then we can click OK, and our thread is done. So rotating, you can kind of see it from the side here. Okay, it looks exactly as it is in the instructions, with that little half circle visible from the side over there. And the thread goes all the way through. But just to get a little bit of a better view, I will be using a section view that is temporary. I can switch it on and off. I'm changing this to the appropriate plane from front plane to the right plane. So it cuts through in a way that I can see the thread. And there we have it. It looks exactly as the instructions, from the left and going all the way to the top right. And that is the threaded bush. I will be switching off the section view now, and we are done.